The funny bit with strongmen though is the more degrees of athleticism you take away, the less impressive we become. So when you go to bench press and you compare us to the best bench pressers, it's like we're nowhere even remotely close.
Right.
If you take us and compare us to the best squatters, we're nowhere remotely close. But when you go to big weight moving fast, that's where the big gap is. Yeah.
I also like watching strongmen touch their toes because most of those other athletes can't. They can't even, I mean, strongmen have a mobility component, an athletic component that a lot of the static strength athletes just don't have.
So I talked about I don't stretch beyond needing the range that I have.
I agree with that 1,000%.
You share that opinion?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Because you're like,
why would you build it if you don't need it?
Well, it's a question for you then. You could do the splits, you could kick over your head.
That's my job. That's how I make money. You know what I mean? That's entirely real. That's it. You don't need to do the splits unless you want to.
There's an association between that and reduce injury risk or improve capacity to recover? Or
I think maybe having an extra 5 or maybe 10% reserve and your mobility can help you.
Yeah.
So you're not just on the bleeding edge of just exactly what you need.
Yeah.
But past that, no. So maybe just a little bit more. Do you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm actually probably getting more that way now than I would have been 12 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because there is the potential that you go there and instead it falls there.
Right.
If you don't have it, you're fucked.
So here's a quick and easy test for just about anyone. If you feel like you're restricted in movements, then you need more. If you don't feel it, you probably don't.
Okay, that's a good way to
It's as simple as that. Just go with that. That way you're not trying to figure out exactly, well, you said 5 or 10%. How much? It's like, don't do the math, dude. Don't be that guy.
Or like if you're squatting and you're in the hole and your hips feel stiff.
Yeah. Or if you feel like all this is just getting crunched up in a fucking weird way when you're like, then you need a little bit of work and you can add in an accessory exercise. Yeah. Like some sort of accessory stretch with a little bit of a resistance component.
Yeah.
That's all.
As soon as you retire, you should do yoga. Because then you'll go in all the ranges and you'll just be flexible forever.
I was just going to work my way through the Kama Sutra.
Kama Sutra? You know, I was going to ask you, I was going to mention one more thing about flexibility. Like, if it's not important for your sport, but I find that having a high degree of it developed actually improves the quality of your life a ton.
Okay.
Like, you feel amazing, be able to just get in positions and be able to do things. It's very useful. It's very functional of day-to-day life. Kind of like cardio is. When you build up a cardiorespiratory capacity, you're able to get through an airport and run to go catch a flight without caring.
Yeah.
Which is not normal.
Yeah.
You know, usually when you're a big guy like this and you have to make a connection because your flight was delayed, it'll fuck you up.
Yeah.
But being able to do that without like getting beat to all hell and back is pretty cool. Yeah. So I like training some things to get a little bit better quality of life.
That's the stuff that people don't realize with strongman and quality of life taking a hit.
Yeah.
I think food is way over talked about.
Yeah.
That's not that big of a deal. But I could not sit on the ground. I can't just like stand for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
I can't, like even a backseat of a car or even like driving.
Or the Amazon.
After a while, you're like hips, back,
Right.
just locking up. It feels so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like mobility wise, when I come up over my head, like my pecs into my neck.
Yeah.
My neck's so big. It's like, oh no.
What the fuck is going on?
No space.
There's no space. And so it's us. And then when you lie down to sleep, you're like, your pecs in your neck.
Your pecs are choking you.
So,
keep that
that stuff is the stuff I look forward to so much.
Yeah.
After retirement.
After retirement, yeah.
Losing weight and then not feeling like, because really, most of my life I would operate on the border of where my mobility is because of my sport.
Yeah.
I don't want to get much below that.
Right.
Like, why would I ever need that?
Yeah.
But that's also like a normal chair.
And if you're retired, why wouldn't you want to be able to sit in a normal chair?
Or let's sit on the ground.
Yeah.
And you're like, when you have a kid,
your knees crossed.
and like my daughter.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to sit there on the ground and play with the kid or something. You want to be able to just
100%.
do that.
And I won't be able to. Like, I'll have to be on all fours, and then like on all fours, you're like, now you got your body weight to your wrist.
Sit on your side and play.
But then I can't lie on my side because my shoulder's so far off the pillow on the ground. I'm like, I was trying to sit like this. And so when I sit right now, I got to get like this weird like pillow on the in half.
How many pillows do you have when you sleep?
Well, right now I get
need
one,
four.
and then I have a second on top folded in half.
Okay, yeah. So I do one, I do two, and I do a third one really booched up, but now I put another fourth one thinner in them. So I have like 4 pillows.
Do you have a CPAP?
CPAP,
Yep.
and I have a tube right here to hug, and I put this one here. So I like to support it like that, and my head is on the pillows. And I hug something with my legs, And I got one in the lower back where I can sit like in a. So I have one right here, so I don't roll back. So I'd be like literally on the side, just like a pillow.
Nice. That's quite an operation.
Yeah, it
I
is.
love this. I love
It
this.
is.
I love this conversation.
I wake up once during the night to go pee. I come back and I do the same setup on my other side. So then I wake up. And
You have to alternate sides.
I wake up once. Then I wake up once.
Don't get a bed sore overnight.
This is taking a lot of strategy and learning.
No, for sure.
This is experience.
And the back one, like Taylor, my fiance, helps me say, okay, go. She shoves it in, and then I kind of just like go back on it.
You need help?
Just with the back pillow. When she's awake, I
That's
ask her.
on another level. Like I use a lot of pillows and a lot of this stuff I can relate to, but I've never had to have Sam shove a pillow underneath me.
I'll show you later. So you'll go. I'll make you do my setup at home. See if you like it.
Okay.
We'll try it.